The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Now here he goes. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Trying to find some room. It's Thomas.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Here and really good timing because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And the Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Handoff in a single back formation. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick return at that time. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. He's got some space. Look out. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw testing the middle. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Short throw complete to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got a crease. Touchdown, UCLA. They finish off the scoring drive. And now to try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house, just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. On first down, it's play action. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here. Sweet.
Movement here from the tight end. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Paul. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around. The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion. Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown.
Quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third advantage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Cook breaks into the open. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Bruins. They are pouring it on now.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you...
He's got space. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. And they lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Paul. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And now the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. They continue to lead in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for this offense. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's UCLA with the lead now. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
The number 1 key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on, and this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quickly they understand what the offense is trying to do, and then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job and just a defense that is very prepared.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that.
It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Stabbed out of the air with one hand. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, this defensive coordinator is really dialing it up. I love this play call. It's third and short, and yet he's aggressive. He rolls the dice, and he blitzes this quarterback, and they get home, they get the sack. This is a great stop for this defense.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And they're not able to convert on fourth down.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing. Offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Well, sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
The Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up with the 24. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Booster.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that play could end the season for this offense. But the defense, what an enormous play, Joe. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a safety for the defense.
This is just bad awareness here. You're not in a spot where you would think that a safety is imminent. They're not inside their own 5-yard line. They've got some space, and it's just a lack of awareness right here from the back.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looking to throw it on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down.
He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The receiver grabs it, breaking into the clear. He's in the clear. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game.
Chris, a completion like this in this moment in a playoff game can almost be frustrating. You think to yourself, man, why couldn't we get this going earlier? I don't know if it's going to matter here, but I tell you what, if it's going to, they're going to have to go hyper fast. Why not try? It's the playoffs. It's do or die.
But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, is that this defense has been ready for everything that they've been shown. And I got to tell you, like, they just never made an adjustment on offense. They didn't get the ball down the field. That's why they're down big in this game, and that's why they're going to lose.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it.
Stadium. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Southern Miss Golden Eagles and the Delaware Blue Hens. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got a little grass, and they're able to make the tackle.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only on.
Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Now they'll run the draw. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Might be changing the route. They'll give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the officials will stop play as they check on the injured Golden Eagle. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Hampton. Here's the pressure. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying the left side. Gives him a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the ground with the counter. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback.
Caught, and he's got room. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Golden Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Now on the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Hampton. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. They'll try to pop the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Golden Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. It's a draw. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant tackle. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Grabs it in the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Golden Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The give on the inside. Might have a chance. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Hampton. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Yeah, and there's so much aggressiveness in college football, and I'm here for it. I want all of it. Nice job, 4th and short. I'm buying my club, and now 1st and goal inside the 5. I'm trying to get that touchdown. Forget those field goals.
And a chance to really carry momentum with them. And he breaks the play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. It's Saunders. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
He's going to run it. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. And the Golden Eagles will have it 1st and 10.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And
breaks into the open. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll run it. It's Briggs. Knocked down for the tackle. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback may change this route. The play action fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He's got it. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll try to power their way ahead. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. The give. He's not going to get... This offense has it with really good field position. Running to the left. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're
intercepted for the 11th time. Taking it the other way. Touchdown! They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the delay, it's Briggs. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Hampton. Working the middle, it's complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th down, looking to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's dropped. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run inside, it's Briggs. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that 6th sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that 1st down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a 1st down.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the 1st down.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Hampton. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
On the draw, it's Briggs. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Money down, man. That's what coaches talk about. One of the first things they look at on the stat sheet is how did we do on third down executing, and how about this offense on this drive? 3 third-down conversions. That's how you sustain drives. That's how you become a great offense.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there, first down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. And he crossed. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every